Hello and welcome to the American Legion Department of Florida. I'm Steve Shuga, your department commander. I have resurrected the podcast that we used to do years ago. This will keep you and I both informed of everything that's going on around the state, the month preceding and the month past. Let me start off with those that missed our department convention here in June. My colors this year are maroon and gold. The slogan that I've made is securing the future for all veterans. There's two taglines along with that. We always improvise, adapt, and overcome all obstacles before us. And as we prepare to bridge the gap into the future, we must do this with our duty, honor, courage, and commitment. My charity of choice this year is the Project Vet Relief, and I have set a $50,000 goal. I know that we can achieve that goal quickly and get beyond it. Now, additional funding that comes in that is earmarked for either it or any other program will go to those programs, but any other monies that come in that are in general form will be spread around over our Florida programs that we have. My coin, pins, and vehicle all share a special theme, and the theme has a unique identity to it. Esprit de corps. You'll see this on the pin as well as on the vehicle. This is a common thread of loyalty, pride, and fellowship shared amongst all veterans. Poppies. This is in honor of and the remembrance for all that have paid the ultimate sacrifice from all wars. You'll see a silhouette saluting. That's out of respect for all past, present, and future, regardless of service location or profession. The four pillars are blazing on the pin as well as on the truck itself. That reminds us of our foundation, of what we are destined to fulfill. The American flag reminds us to give respect, continue to fight for, and protect. And then also the vehicle itself covers 141 pictures that is created as a collage, and it shows and displays Florida American Legionnaires and others branding and marketing who we are, what we are, and why it's so important to belong to this organization. Since we're talking about branding and marketing, let me begin with stating that we have introduced the new Florida American Legion logo. It's on all of our correspondence, and it's now included on all the shirts that we basically have. When you see this logo, rest assured that any donations made to the American Legion, state of Florida, stays within the state of Florida. Now, let's get into the meat of the thing. You know, July, there was a lot of things that occurred. So let's get right into it. We started with the department convention the end of June. We were also in a brand new hotel, our Marriott Orlando World Center. Now this place is extremely large and very sprawling. It's a beautiful location, but with it came a price. We quickly realized that this was more hotel than probably we can handle. And we weren't the only game in town, but that's quite all right. This new hotel drew a lot of complaints and concerns from the membership of our American Legion family. And those consisted of sporadic room assignments, excessive walking, issues that dealt with parking, as well as shuttles, high food costs, just to name a few. Well, your concerns and issues have been heard, and they were taken and provided to the Department Time and Place Committee, as well as the department staff and the auxiliary staff. They all came together and held a meeting with the hotel per our contract requirements. Now, based upon that information, there were a variety of immediate concessions and concerns and apologies made by the hotel. The hotel has prepared a letter with an apology outlining their concessions, They're, and they're doing all that they possibly can to correct their oversights. This letter is being sent to every guest who stayed at their hotel. The department will also send a letter outlining all of their demands and their hotel's response based on those demands. Now, we're still awaiting for the official letter to come into us that's been promised by the hotel. That might and should be received within a week. To support our demands for the next annual convention, there is something that the hotel has requested. They have stated that our current dates that we're having to plan for has to slide a week. Therefore, they can meet the demands that we've made, get us in closer, and provide us a lot of benefits that we really do need. So yes, there is a rumor that exists out there that we're going to slide our department convention from June 28th to the 1st of July to actually July 5th through the 8th. But we still wait for the official letter, formal letter from the hotel, and as soon as we receive that, then information will be published. Let me now move on to our changes that occurred during our department convention. We had Constitution and Bylaws changes, 3 specific areas. The first was it was voted upon and approved for electronic voting. This was how our department officers will be voted into their positions in the coming year. Second, there was a creation of 3 specific zones, 1, 2, and 3, and each one was assigned to a department vice commander who has the responsibility to ensure that their designated zones, which will encompass areas and districts, and will be required to ensure that membership programs and training are conducted. Thirdly, there was an establishment of a PDC, or Past Department Commander Committee. Now that committee is providing and will provide the department commander the opportunity to give their ideas, suggestions based upon a variety of different events that may appear while the executive committee is out of session. This is very helpful. Therefore, things aren't going to wait until fall or summer. This is all outlined in the Department Constitution, Article 7, Department Executive Committee. I ask that you pursue a copy of the 2017 Department Constitution and Bylaws and read up on it. Also, there's a section under the Department of Florida Bylaws, Article 4, Finance. This clearly states the responsibilities of this particular committee, and it's there to help and benefit you and I to overcome anything that may exist and to keep us on track doing the best that we possibly can for our veterans. Our department leadership retreat was held just within a week and a half after department convention, and it was very successful. We had quite a few chairmen provide their inputs on what their programs are and what to expect in the near future. Now let's pull into recent program achievements. The National American Legion 27th Junior Shooting Sports Championship was held in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Florida has a champion. She made 3rd place overall, and her name is Jessica Montcriff. She's from Central Florida, District 6, and represented by American Legion Post 243 in Oviedo. Congratulations to the Legionnaires for pushing and presenting her to this unique shooting sports opportunity, and again, congratulations to Jessica for her total achievement as one of our national champions. The Florida American Legion baseball team is underway, fulfilling its duties and obligations by winning their first game in the regional tournament, which was held just a couple days ago. We're waiting to see if they're going to make it all the way through to the World Series. World Series will be held in Shelby, North Carolina. Our department American Legion Baseball chairman, Andrew Burkett, is excited, and he's keeping us on top of everything that's occurring out there. There's also an app that you can download on American Legion World Series Baseball and follow everything that's occurring as it occurs. Let's see. Okay, we have our membership. There's a lot going on with membership this year. Let's start off with, there's an ad. We just recently had our national membership workshop, and it was held and it was successful. Now, there was a lot of classes that were given, suggestions, ideas, and approaches, and everything that you can think of above and beyond, and everyone that attended did take away something. There's also a department commander's briefing that is conducted annually. It's a short 15-20 minute meeting that's done with the leading candidate for national commander and a plethora of staff that are there to engage conversation back and forth, trying to find out how the department, each department, is going to incorporate the strategic membership plan. Well, Florida did exactly that. We stated everything that we needed to, and then once we were done, our membership goal was then presented to us for this year. Now, I must tell everybody that this is truly a gift. They've given us 106,000 members to pursue. That's our total number. We know we can gain more than that, but that 106 is our first benchmark, and we need to do that as quickly as we can. Now, our membership chairman for the state of Florida has designed a plan that will get us there. Right now, he's doing quite a bit of shock and awe by letting folks know that there'll be a training syllabus that is being published, and the districts are going to start to receive that training as early as August 5th, and it'll carry through September 16th. I ask that you get behind it and do what you possibly can to overcome any deficiencies that we may have that currently exist in obtaining, reinstating, renewing our membership within the American Legion. I know Florida can make 100%. Let's all do this together as quick as we possibly can. You know, Florida has sustained its first major weather system. We were hit alongside the west coast of Florida just a few days ago by Tropical Storm Emily. It surfaced and suddenly hit us within a 3-hour window. Nobody expected it. There were dedicated weather system advisories, and people were pushing out a lot of information, and our Department of Disaster Preparedness rep was on top of it. Even though it caught a lot of people off guard in the state of Florida, this just reminds us that we have to be that much more prepared and ready for what this season may bring to the state of Florida. Training. Membership classes, once again, will start off this Saturday, and they'll be basically sporadic around certain districts with a team of instructors that are dedicated to ensure that the information is passed and that we can quickly seize the moment and get our memberships renewed. Florida Legion College. The class of 2017 is rapidly approaching. It will be held here at Department Headquarters from September 7th to the 9th. Now, applications are due as soon as possible. They're online, and your area and district commanders also have been sent these forms. So check in with those folks. If you can't find the form, or call Department Headquarters, and we'll do everything we possibly can to get it to you so you can complete the paperwork and get it submitted along with the fee, and you'll be prepared to accept the next course. All right, that kind of covers everything for the month of July. But let me now go into our August updates. August has already kicked off, and we just passed our first event. August 2nd was the 27th anniversary for the invasion of Kuwait, Desert Shield. August 4th is the 227th birthday of the United States Coast Guard. Happy birthday. August 7th is Florida Purple Heart Day. A unique day to remember all of those that have received the Purple Heart. August 10th, through the 15th is the 91st American Legion Baseball World Series. There'll be 11 baseball games played throughout the course of that series. And they'll be on live television, ESPN2. We're asking everybody to turn on a set and watch the games. And if you can't watch the games, keep the set tuned in and turned on, because it will help the ratings, which will directly help the American Legion baseball program. And hey, Florida's hopefully will have a team there, and if they do, maybe they'll just go all the way. August 28th, back up, August 12th through the 17th is the 2017 American Legion Riders Legacy Run. Now this will begin in Dodge City, Kansas, on the morning of the 12th, and it will venture across the United States in various legs, and it'll eventually make it up to the National Convention, which actually begins on the 18th of August through the 24th, and that will be held in Reno, Nevada. There's a contingent of Florida Legionnaires that will participate in that event. And yes, yours truly, the department commander, will be a part of that entourage. August 21st is National Senior Citizens Day. So on that particular day, take the time out and honor all senior citizens for their service and support. Also, August 26th is Women's Equality Day. Now this is based upon the 19th Amendment within the Constitution that gave the right for women to vote. So congratulations on that particular day and the achievement that they made. August 29th, we'll wrap up our month with the 101st birthday of the United States Marine Corps Reserve. Hoorah! Semper Fi, Marines. And then, the end of the month, we'll secure once again with an updated podcast that will provide you additional information of our achievements during the month of August and what we're going to expect during the month of September. I thank all of you for tuning in to this month's podcast. I very much appreciate everything that you do and have done and continue to do to make Florida shine and to provide our veterans the ability to be safe and secure.